Africa is one of the most misunderstood continents on the planet when it comes to living abroad. Most people scrolling through relocation guides skip right past it, jumping straight to Southeast Asia or Latin America. But here's the thing: Africa is massive, diverse, and home to some genuinely underrated destinations that offer low costs, rich culture, and surprisingly good infrastructure depending on where you land. Today we are ranking the 10 best countries to live in Africa, and we are doing this properly. Every single country gets evaluated on the same 6 criteria: estimated total monthly budget for a single person, average rent in major cities, safety, healthcare quality, visa and residency accessibility, infrastructure and public services, and overall lifestyle. By the end of this video, you will know exactly which African country fits your budget, your risk tolerance, and your long-term relocation goals. If you are serious about understanding your options abroad, make sure you like this video and subscribe because we break down regions and countries like this regularly. Let us start at number 10. Number 10. Morocco. Morocco sits at the northwestern tip of Africa, touching both the Atlantic Ocean and the Mediterranean Sea. It is a country where ancient Medina sit next to modern highways, where the Sahara meets the ocean, and where European influence blends with deep Arabic and Berber culture. For foreigners considering a move to Africa, Morocco is often the entry point because it feels familiar enough while still being genuinely different. Estimated total monthly budget for a single person, roughly $700 to $1,000 depending on lifestyle. Average monthly rent in a city center apartment in Casablanca or Rabat runs between $400 and $600, though you can find cheaper options in Marrakesh or Fez. Pros: the cost of living is genuinely low, and property prices are so reasonable that many long-term expats choose to buy rather than rent. The landscape diversity is extraordinary. You get beaches, mountains, and desert within a few hours of each other. Moroccans are generally open to engaging with foreigners, and the country has invested in modern infrastructure including high-speed rail connecting major cities. The visa situation is also relatively easy. Morocco allows many nationalities to enter without a visa for up to 90 days, and there are pathways to longer residency. Cons: healthcare outside of private facilities in major cities is limited and not comparable to European or North American standards. Corruption exists and can affect daily bureaucratic interactions. Cultural norms around dress and behavior, particularly for women, are important to understand and respect. Language can also be a barrier in smaller towns where French or Arabic is dominant and English is uncommon. Best for budget-conscious movers, digital nomads who want proximity to Europe, and retirees looking for warmth and affordability. Number 9. South Africa. South Africa is arguably the most complex country on this entire list. The natural beauty is extraordinary. Cape Town regularly appears on lists of the most beautiful cities on Earth. The food scene, the wine, the wildlife, the coastline, all of it is world-class. But the challenges are real and should not be minimized. Estimated total monthly budget: $1,000 to $1,800 depending on city and lifestyle. Average monthly rent in Cape Town or Johannesburg city center can range from $600 to $1,200. Pros: if you earn in a strong foreign currency like US dollars, euros, or British pounds, your purchasing power in South Africa is significant. The country has well-developed private healthcare that is genuinely excellent. Infrastructure in major urban areas is reasonably modern. English is widely spoken, which removes a major barrier for most expats. Cons: South Africa has among the highest violent crime rates on the continent, and this is not something to take lightly. Power outages, known locally as load shedding, have been a persistent issue affecting daily life and business operations. Wealth inequality is severe, and public services outside of private alternatives are inconsistent. Safety precautions require active effort and awareness. Best for remote workers earning in foreign currencies, professionals relocated by companies, and adventurous expats who are prepared to navigate the realities on the ground. Number 8. Egypt. Egypt is one of those places that feels almost cinematic to live in. The history is laid into every street, monument, and conversation. Living near the pyramids of Giza or the Valley of the Kings is not a tourist experience. It becomes part of your daily backdrop. Estimated total monthly budget: $600 to $900 for a single person living comfortably. Average monthly rent in Cairo city center is roughly $300 to $500, making it one of the more affordable capitals on this list. Pros: foreign currencies go extremely far in Egypt due to favorable exchange rates. Housing, food, transportation, and everyday essentials are affordable at a level that surprises most newcomers. The culture is rich, the food is excellent, and there is always something happening historically and socially. Cons: political instability has been a recurring feature of Egypt's recent history. Traffic in Cairo is notoriously chaotic. In more conservative areas, dress codes and cultural expectations require attention. Air quality in Cairo is also a concern for long-time residents. Healthcare quality in public facilities is limited, though private clinics in major cities are better. Best for history enthusiasts, budget travelers turned long-time residents, and digital nomads who can tolerate some chaos in exchange for extremely low costs. Number 7. Tunisia. Tunisia is one of the most underrated destinations in North Africa and frankly in the world. It borders the Mediterranean, has beautiful beaches, excellent archaeological sites, and a culture that is notably more progressive than many of its regional neighbors. Estimated total monthly budget: around $700 per month for a comfortable single-person lifestyle. Average rent in Tunis for a city center apartment is in the range of $300 to $450 monthly. Pros: Tunisia has a relatively safe environment compared to parts of sub-Saharan Africa. The culture is open and has significant French and Mediterranean influence, making it more accessible for European expats in particular. There is a sizable international community, especially from France, Italy, and Spain. Housing quality in modern residential areas is good for the price. The beaches and coastal lifestyle are genuinely excellent. Cons: the economy has faced instability in recent years, and political uncertainty has increased since the early 2020s. Job opportunities for foreigners outside of teaching or NGO work are limited. French is heavily used alongside Arabic, which can be a language barrier for English-dominant expats. Healthcare quality is adequate but not exceptional. Best for retirees from Europe, French-speaking expats, budget-conscious movers who want Mediterranean living without Mediterranean prices. Number 6. Ghana. Ghana stands out in West Africa for a very specific reason: stability. While countries around it have experienced political instability and conflict, Ghana has maintained a functioning democracy and a steadily growing economy. That consistency matters enormously when you are thinking about where to plant roots. Estimated total monthly budget: $800 to $1,200 for a comfortable lifestyle in Accra. Average rent in Accra city center runs from $500 to $900, which is higher than you might expect but reflects the growing demand from the expat community. Pros: English is the official language, immediately removing one of the biggest barriers for most expatriates. The political environment is stable by regional standards. Accra has a thriving urban culture with good restaurants, modern shopping, and a genuine nightlife scene. The people are known for being welcoming to foreigners. Cons: Accra can be more expensive than expected, particularly for quality housing. Traffic congestion is a serious daily issue. Public services and infrastructure outside the capital vary significantly in quality. Healthcare is adequate in private facilities, but public healthcare is underfunded. Best for English-speaking expats, professionals working in development or business, and those drawn to West African culture. If this comparison is already helping you figure out where you might actually want to go, drop a like on the video and subscribe. We go deep on individual countries too. So if you want a full breakdown of any of these, let us know in the comments. Number 5. Tanzania. Tanzania has been quietly building a reputation among digital nomads and retirees as one of the most interesting places to relocate in East Africa. The draw is a combination of genuinely low costs, beautiful natural environments, and the unique opportunity presented by Zanzibar. Estimated total monthly budget: $700 to $1,000 living comfortably. Average rent in Dar es Salaam city center is around $400 to $600, while Zanzibar offers varying options depending on proximity to the coast. Pros: the natural beauty is extraordinary. Zanzibar in particular has attracted significant investment and offers residency pathways tied to property investment. Wildlife, coast, and culture make Tanzania one of the most experientially rich places to live. Investment opportunities are growing. Tax incentives for foreign investors have been introduced to attract capital. Cons: the mainland can be challenging in terms of infrastructure and social inequality. Poverty is widespread outside of tourist and expat zones. Healthcare quality is limited, and serious medical issues may require medical evacuation to better equipped countries. Bureaucracy can be slow and frustrating. Best for adventurous expats, retirees seeking natural beauty, and investors looking at emerging market opportunities. Number 4. Botswana. Botswana is a landlocked country in southern Africa with a story that genuinely deserves more attention. At independence in 1966, it was among the poorest nations on the planet. It used its diamond resources wisely, built functioning institutions, and became one of the continent's development success stories. That institutional strength makes it attractive for foreigners thinking long-term. Estimated total monthly budget: $800 to $1,100. Average rent in Gaborone for a city center apartment ranges from $400 to $700. Pros: Botswana has a reputation for political stability and relatively low corruption by regional standards. Wildlife experiences here are among the best in the world. The government has invested in infrastructure and the overall quality of life in urban centers is reasonable. The people are known for being friendly and welcoming. Cons: it is a landlocked country, which affects logistics and costs of goods. Healthcare in major cities is functional but not exceptional. The job market for foreigners outside of specific sectors is limited. Getting settled can involve some bureaucratic patience. Best for nature lovers, retirees who want a peaceful and stable environment, and professionals in mining or conservation sectors. Number 3. Kenya. Kenya is East Africa's economic and cultural hub. Nairobi is a genuinely cosmopolitan city with a fast-growing tech sector, excellent private healthcare, and a vibrant expat community. The country has been attracting more foreign nationals than ever over the past several years, and for good reason. Estimated total monthly budget: $1,000 to $1,500 in Nairobi. Average rent in the city center runs from $500 to $900, with high-end neighborhoods naturally pushing that figure up. Pros: Kenya has invested heavily in digital infrastructure, making it one of the best countries on the continent for remote workers and tech professionals. Housing options range from affordable to genuinely stylish. The cultural scene in Nairobi is excellent, with world-class restaurants and a thriving arts community. Wildlife access is extraordinary with national parks nearby. Cons: crime rates in certain parts of Nairobi and other cities remain a genuine concern. Traffic in Nairobi can be seriously bad. Income inequality is stark. Healthcare quality varies dramatically between private and public facilities. Best for digital nomads, tech professionals, entrepreneurs, and wildlife enthusiasts who want city life with nature access. Number 2. Seychelles. The Seychelles is in a completely different category from everything else on this list. It is an archipelago nation in the Indian Ocean, 115 islands of extraordinary natural beauty, crystal water, and granite formations that look almost unreal. It is consistently ranked as the safest country in Africa. Estimated total monthly budget: $2,500 to $4,000. Average rent in Victoria or surrounding areas reflects the premium nature of the destination, running from $1,200 to $2,500 monthly. Pros: safety is exceptional. Crime rates are among the lowest on the continent, and even petty theft is rare. The environment is pristine. The government has been actively developing its financial sector to attract foreign investment and offshore activity. Lifestyle quality is genuinely world-class. Cons: the cost of living is very high and comparable to expensive cities in Europe or North America. The job market is small and heavily focused on tourism. The islands are geographically remote. This is not a destination for budget movers. Best for high earners, retirees with strong pensions or investment income, and those prioritizing safety and natural beauty above everything else. Number 1. Mauritius. Mauritius takes the top spot and it owns it. It manages to combine affordability, safety, healthcare quality, visa accessibility, and lifestyle appeal in a way that no other African country fully matches across all 6 criteria. The government actively wants foreigners to come and has built the framework to welcome them. Estimated total monthly budget: $1,500 to $2,500 for a comfortable lifestyle. Average rent in Port Louis or surrounding areas runs from $700 to $1,400 monthly depending on size and location. Property ownership is also accessible, with two-bedroom homes available around the $200,000 range through specific purchase programs. Pros: Mauritius has one of the best healthcare systems in Africa by a significant margin. The government offers a wide range of visas and residence permits covering students, professionals, retirees, investors, and parents of residents. Safety levels are high and the general quality of daily life is excellent. Connectivity is strong with regular flights to major global destinations, which matters enormously for people visiting family or maintaining international business. The property ownership process for foreigners is straightforward compared to most African nations. Cons: the cost of living, while reasonable for what you get, is higher than most of the other countries on this list. The island is relatively small, which can feel limiting for people accustomed to larger countries. Job opportunities in the local economy are limited outside of finance and tourism sectors. Best for retirees, remote workers with solid incomes, investors, families looking for safety and quality education, and anyone wanting the most complete package Africa has to offer. Now let us bring this together. If your primary concern is keeping costs as low as possible, Egypt and Tunisia offer the most affordable daily life while still providing reasonable quality of life. If safety and stability are your top priorities, Mauritius and Seychelles stand clearly above the rest, with Mauritius offering that security at a more accessible price point. For lifestyle appeal and urban energy, Kenya and South Africa deliver experiences that can rival any global city if you navigate the challenges correctly. And for ease of relocation and foreigner-friendly policies, Mauritius again leads the continent with its structured visa system and clear property ownership rights for non-citizens. The honest answer is that the best country on this list depends entirely on your situation, your monthly income, your tolerance for uncertainty, whether you are moving alone or with family, and what you actually want your daily life to look like. A retiree with a solid pension will thrive in Mauritius or Seychelles. A digital nomad on a tight budget will get more out of Egypt or Tunisia. An entrepreneur with appetite for emerging markets should look seriously at Kenya or Ghana. Africa rewards those who take it seriously and look past the headlines. The continent is not one story, it is 54 different ones. If you are actively planning a move abroad and you want comparisons like this built on real numbers and honest analysis, like this video and subscribe. We cover individual countries in depth and we are working through every major region in the world. Hit the notification bell so you catch every new guide as it drops. And drop a comment below telling us which country surprised you most on this list. We read every single one.